Get to know that you've got a friend. People can be so cruel. They'll hurt you and to set you and take your soul if you let them.
They took 11.
You choose the one my name. And you know wherever I am, I'll come to see you into space and all you have to do is come, and I'll be there. Yes, I'll be there. You've got a
Jeremy and Deanna would like to ask all of you who have joined here today in support to give a blessing on their marriage. So I will ask the question, and would like all of you to respond, we do. Who gives their blessing on this union between Jeremy and Deanna?
We do.
Yeah.
Center the line. Go slow.
Jeremy and Deanna want to welcome you to the celebration of their love for one another. Each of you has given something special to their lives. Your love and encouragement will forever be appreciated. Thank you for sharing one of life's most sacred moments with them. May you be as important a part of their tomorrow as you are of their today.
Take your time and relax. You're good. And speak right to the microphone. Speak right to the microphone. You're good. Back up.
May the words spoken here today in the choice of Jeremy and Deanna to enter into this union be filled with blessing. May their marriage provide the love and support for each of them to expand into their greatest purpose. May God grant continually guide their path both individually and as a couple. Amen. Please be seated.
Yes.
You're doing great.
Perfect.
You're perfect. Take your time and just hold it.
The little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is the speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not expecting the husband to wear a halo or the wife to have wings of an angel. It is not looking for perfection in each other.
Got it. I got
It
it.
is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow.
Fabulous.
It is finding the room for the things of the spirit.
Did you press the button?
It is the common search.
It's okay. It's okay. Breathe. Take a moment.
It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal. Dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. And at this time, I'd like to ask Cheryl Angel to come up and do the first reading.
It's the Oscars. And the Oscar goes to. Just hand like this. Just hand like this.
Jeremy and Deanna, you have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in the car, over a meal, or during long walks, all of those conversations began with, when we're married,
Yeah, they
and
did.
with I will, and you will, and we will, and all those late night talks that included someday, somehow, and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real purpose of weddings. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we promised and hoped and dreamed. Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to another. An acquaintance, a friend, a companion, a lover, a dancing partner, even teacher. For you have learned much from one another these past few years. Shortly you shall say in a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between you will never be quite the same. For after today you shall say the words, this is my husband, this is my wife. God bless you both. Elohim, Abarak, Lashe, Hashem. May God bless you both.
Okay, good.
Thank you, Cheryl.
And now I'd like to ask Jessica Nardoni to come up and do the second reading.
Your sister.
Please, hold hands.
Let me go with this.
Thanks. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong, full of love that hold yours on your wedding day. These hands are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your future together. These are the hands that will passionately love you and care for you throughout the years. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief torments your mind, and with the slightest touch, will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will give you strength when you struggle, and support and encouragement to chase down your dreams. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children and help your family together as one. These are the hands that will, with countless time, wipe away the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow, tears of joy. And lastly, these are the hands that, even when wrinkled with age, will still reach for yours, still give you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch from these hands.
Thank you, Jessica.
Well, you shall too, sorry. Sorry, sorry.
Okay.
You can nod my head if you want to.
Jeremy, do you give your promise from this day forward, Deanna shall never walk alone? That your heart will be her shelter, your arms will be her home. Do you promise to walk together through life as partners and best friends? And that you shall always do your best to love and accept Deanna exactly the way she is?
Yes.
Do you give your heart until the end of time?
I do.
Good job.
Deanna, do you give your promise from this day forward, Jeremy shall never walk alone? That your heart will be his shelter, your arms will be his home. Do you promise to walk together through life as partners and best friends, and that you shall always do your best to love and accept Jeremy exactly the way he is? Do you give your heart until the end of time?
I do.
Okay. The couple will now exchange their vows.
I need to go first for the makeup.
Okay.
Am I holding this up to you?
I can hold it.
Okay.
It seemed to happen so quickly and so easily between us. A few emails back and forth and a Goonies reference later, we were on our first date, sharing a small pizza and a side salad. I think my heart skipped a beat when you suggested we go down the street and get wings and beers because it was Monday night and the Patriots were on. I learned right then and there that I didn't have to pretend to be anyone else but who I am, and that has made all the difference. You embrace the woman that I am while encouraging me to be the best version of myself. I'm so thankful for the chance to grow even more as your wife. You are a hardworking, selfless, caring man that I'm so lucky to call mine. I promise to you that I will always be a support, a partner, and your biggest fan. No matter where life takes us, I will forever be the person standing next to you. We balanced each other out. You're the yin to my yang, my peanut butter to my jelly, the Carl to my Ellie, and now you're my forever to my always. That's a good line. That is. It's me. This is how it goes. Jeremy, I vow for the rest of my life to end each fight with a raspberry. I vow to try my very best to be on time. But most of all, I vow to cherish each moment with you as my husband, from now until forever. Just know that for the rest of my life, I will never finish falling in love with you. I love you more, Jeremy Ira.
Deanna, I promise to give you a hard time about smiling for selfies. I promise to say you are and followed by something random and nonsensical. I promise to tease you about your pumpkin beers and your fall excursions. I promise to always give you that big goofy grin immediately after I annoy you. I will do all of these things because I know those are part of the reasons you fell in love with me. Along with being a pain in the neck, I also promise to support you in all your endeavors and plans. I will proudly be your hype man and your roadie, whether it be race day, relay, or whatever else you're taking on. Just give me a giant clock necklace and some Viking horns, and let me go.
Flavor, please.
I promise to be your partner in crime for all your super auntie ideas and trips. You are such a positive influence on my life. I do not know where I'd be without you. I appreciate all that you do to pull me out of my shell and make me a better person. I hope one day I can give of myself freely as you do. Finally, I know that we will not always like each other, especially when I'm pushing your buttons, but I promise that I will always love you to the moon and back.
I can't kiss you. I didn't cry yet.
Good. I did.
Jeremy, take Deanna's right first.
Beat the odds. Yeah.
Jeremy, take Deanna's left hand and repeat after me. This ring I give you in token of my devotion and love.
Okay.
This ring I give you in token of my devotion and love.
And with my heart I pledge to you all that I am.
And with my heart, I pledge to you all that I am.
With this ring I marry you
With this ring, I marry you
and join my life to yours.
and join my life to yours.
I'm gonna have to remember all that.
Hmm?
I'm gonna have to remember all that.
Break it down a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, a little less. Okay.
Deanna, take Jeremy's left hand and repeat after me. This ring I give you in token
This ring I give you in token
of my devotion and love.
of my devotion and love.
And with my heart
And with my heart,
I pledge to you all that I am.
I pledge you all that I am.
With this ring I marry you
With this ring I marry you
and join my life to yours.
and join my life to yours.
Now because you have chosen one another and vowed to love each other in marriage, it gives me great joy
Oh, we're doing
to
this.
pronounce you husband and wife.
No, we have to get the glass.
No, not yet. The glass.
We conclude the ceremony with the time-honored Jewish ceremony of breaking of the glass. The breaking of the glass will be followed by the kiss and serves to remind everyone to consider the marriage vows as an irrevocable act, just as permanent and final as the breaking of the glass is unchangeable. After Jeremy breaks the glass, I invite everyone to shout the Hebrew words Mazel Tov, meaning good luck and congratulations.
Yep, Brian and I did.
May the bond of love be as difficult to break as it would be to put together the pieces of this glass. With congratulations, you may kiss the bride. Great honor to introduce you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Jeremy Lydon.
Yeah. Thank you.